Hi there, Lisa Arana here from Dahlhouse Designs, sharing a card featuring the Margaret Girl stamp kit from Unity Stamp Company. This stamp set's all about the birthday girl. She's beautiful and ready to party with her balloons, gorgeous dress, and party shoes. Today's card is all about watercoloring using distress inks with a very simple card design. I have my supplies ready to go to start watercoloring. I already stamped my inks onto an acrylic block, which serves as my palette, and I'm using two different size round brushes, one to lay down large areas of color like I'm doing on her dress right now, and then another smaller one for more delicate areas. My image is stamped in waterproof ink on watercolor paper. I've already started laying down a light wash of a light blue all over the base of her dress. And now I'm going to pick up a bit of a darker blue and just go in from the darker area of the dress where I think some shading will be. And I add that in with some light touches of color directly onto the paper. And then I wipe that off, add some water to my brush, and then use the water to move that dark color down into her dress into the folds. That creates a nice way to add a bit of shadow. I'm doing the same thing here with the top of her dress, adding a drop of that dark red to the corner and then using my brush to move it out. It was a bit dark, so I used my towel to kind of lighten that up and dry it off a bit, and then added another layer of shadow over the top. It's easier to add layers of color once the previous layer has dried, so tapping off some of that water with the towel dries it, and then you can layer on color on top of that, which creates more shadow. Here I'm doing the balloon with some red, again a light wash of the light color, and then adding a bit of the darker color to create a shadow, and I just tap on the darker color and let the water move it itself, and that creates a nice little shadow. Now I'm moving on to the body of the girl, and I'm using Distress Inks markers for this. I just create a line of color where the shadow will be, and then I use my smaller round brush to pull that ink into the center of the image. This creates an easy way to create shadow and then also to fill in with color, and it's just a one-step process. So now I've finished her body and I'm going to work on her hair. I'm using 3 different colors, and I'm just going in where the darkest part of her hair will be and pulling out lines of color. And then I'm going in with a second little bit darker color and again pulling lines from where the darkest part of her hair and bun will be, and then going in with a bit of water here just to kind of smooth it out. I don't want too much water because I like the lines of the color from the pen that creates texture in her hair. And last, I'm just doing a wash of color underneath her skirt and her dress here, and then another in blue just to add a bit of color to the background around the girl. Now that our watercoloring is done and she has completely dried, I've die cut her out with a cute scallop panel, covered my card base with a teal pattern paper, and then layering a bit of red over the top. I added some foam adhesive to the back of the image and popped that up. And to finish it all off, I'm gluing on some sequins using some glossy accents and just lifting each of these up and adding them on. So here is the finished card with this lovely girl watercolored with distress inks and a bit of sparkle from the sequins. Please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you liked it. Plus, if you have any questions or a sweet comment, post below. Thanks for watching, you guys. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Have a lovely day. Bye.